Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of You Might Not Like It podcast. I'm PhilltCast
KodyBear, what's good, baby?
You made me 30 plus videos talking.
Actually, it's 44 video. Actually, it's now up to 72. Yeah, and we're gonna keep going. Number 73 right here.
Need to box me. No, mother. Preach can't fight all your battles. It will show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. We lied to you guys. That was never a f***ing lie.
You know, Myron was getting upset, so then he decided to open up a video on us.
Look at Myron showing up in our live stream chats, huh? Yapping away. You mad? You mad?
We got AI pictures in
Yeah, that was corny as That's corny as
That's one of my things. I feel like that's the only flaw I think Fresh and Fit have in this like beef, is that they keep throwing themselves into things, and it's in their favor. They're literally arguing comedic. Like they may, like I don't know.
You mean it's not in their favor?
Yeah, well, not in their favor. Yeah, sorry. My bad. They are arguing with comedians. What do you expect? Like, what do you expect?
But also, a lot of the times Byron's raging out on shit, so whenever you're angry, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, his vindictiveness is always trying to get back.
Hey, don't I look like DC Cormier? Don't I look like the DC, like Daniel Cormier?
Yeah.
I look like Daniel Cormier on that shit. I ain't mad at it. Made me look like a UFC fighter.
So I always like it because, you know, Myron gets very upset and very heated every time, and then I have a good laugh. So why don't we play the video of Myron?
Bro, wait. Look at the painting behind me. The real painting is supposed to be a lady. That's a white dude. What kind of AI are you using? This ain't Sora.
That is true. It's a black woman too, but you know how he feels about them.
Yes.
He said, I don't care, even in my jokes, get them
white.
He put a white dude instead of a black one. This is not going to help him out on this video.
Oh, my God.
That's a good catch. That's a good
This
catch.
is great.
Let's go ahead and start this timeline right from the beginning. We're gonna go back to 2021. April 26, 2021.
Whoa. That's not the start of this timeline.
That's not where it started.
See, we don't really talk about this much because it's kind of boring to get into details. But since he brought up the timeline, I always like to do this. So before we even met these guys, a lot of you guys don't know this, and he didn't include in his narrative, is that before I ever met this guy, before we ever went on his podcast, a month before, he decided to get on a podcast and be a little spicy. And I'll explain why, because I'm going to, for the first time, do a little bit of behind the scenes, okay? But here it is. I'm gonna pull it up on screen.
I'm gonna take a bit from everybody, and I was like kind of like taking notes in my head as
All right, so you can see right there, it says March 7th, 2021. We didn't go on the podcast, or me specifically, until the next month afterwards, okay? And you guys can hear what he said for himself.
This is what I think. They ain't in it like we are. You know what I'm saying? They took what they needed, got the clout, got the girls. Now, you know what? I can start to observe some of these blue pill ideals that I used to have. Anybody that has common sense understands that the RP and everything like else like that, alpha, beta, all these, they're placeholder terms to explain things. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're all here watching the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill, purple pill. No, you idiot. Like, stop being stupid. It's simply an analogy to help people understand the differences between the truth, the lies, etc.
So to be clear, right now, he's talking about me specifically, but it's fine.
He was in the middle of his RP awakening, but he didn't fully take it in. Here it is. And he doesn't understand. If this guy was to meet a bad chick, he will still get taken to the cleaners. As much as he wants to bring up all of this stuff, he ain't ready.
I'm glad he actually did that background check on that, because this was literally around the time I literally started watching Fresh and Fit, like that January going in. So I was already watching Alba and Preach, and I jumped into it. So yeah, he's not lying. They did bring an episode kind of ragging him, saying he might be a cuck, he might get cucked or simped, and literally pulled him on the next month.
Well, I mean, that's what you get. You can't be, that's the thing I learned about being a content creator. You say a lot of shit for a lot of many hours, and if you ain't good at remembering what you said, you might catch some receipts you weren't really ready to fill. Just saying.
I mean, at the same time, if you interview the person you were talking about that prior month, at least you could do is, hey, play back the episode to remember at least a gist of what you said.
Well, but that's the thing, though. He didn't remember talking shit about ABBA. He's talking shit about so many people that he just completely forgot that was one of the people. and then invited him on within a month later.
I want y'all to pay attention to how he acted when I asked him about the comments he had made before I ever came on the podcast. Again, I never spoke with this guy. He was talking spicy, saying I'd get fucking taken over by a girl, that, he called me an idiot, stupid. Oh, you guys are married? And then he played some little song. It's fine. I don't mind.
You felt like we were kind of blue-pilled, right?
I don't remember. What show was this one?
This was on, this was Rolo Donovan. We were all together.
Donovan Sharp's live.
They did a video.
But Fresh remembered. We can go back.
A video about basically the red pit.
Shout out to Fresh. Myron's trying to escape accountability and any kind of what show was this on? Nigga, you said that shit like a month ago. Shut the up. But Fresh couldn't skip. I remember when you was talking shit about him. He threw some right, those are right under the bus.
We've got so many streams, bro. I'm trying to remember which one.
I remember.
Oh man, you guys.
I remember. Oh, me. I remember. It was. Wait, it was. He threw him under the bus. He was driving.
Yes.
Picking coconuts in Barbados.
And also, you guys might not remember this era. This is the era where Myron was accepting his balding nature, and he just looked different. Now he's got the Indian hairline. He pushed the shit far forward, and you guys might not recognize this person, but that is indeed Amru Fuddle.
These niggas will not miss with the jabs, bro. They do not miss with the jabs, bro.
They're comedians. What do you expect? I mean, even though they're from Canada, they're still comedians.
I'm trying to remember. I would say
Look at the live stream chat. They're all laughing at him. Look at this dude. And this is what I mean. A lot of content creators do this, right? They'll talk spicy before you know each other. And then when you even ask them about it, they're like, I have amnesia. I don't even care. But just stand on what the fuck you said. And this guy was just such a coward about it. It made me look at him very differently right away.
He said, I was going to get taken to the cleaners if I met a baddie.
Well, here's the thing. So you can only go off. You can only assume. That's what human nature is, right?
I also find it funny
What's up?
that he came with the smoke.
Yes. So whenever this guy talks big and he says all this huffing and puffing, just know he's actually quite the big pussy when it comes to things like this. But it was just a funny moment to me. Did you have
The funny thing for Byron to constantly say that Preach is the only tough one, that ABBA isn't tough, for ABBA to get on your own podcast and check you like that, he may not be able to fight, but it shows he has some level of balls.
Well, correction, Abba never said he didn't know how to fight. He just said he didn't want to fight.
Perhaps I still look at ABBA as he probably can't fight.
I'm going to say it like this. I think he can scrap. Because there's a difference between fighting and scrap. I think he got to scrap.
I don't see it in him.
Hey, man.
I just don't.
See, each his own, but I think Abba got a little bit of a go,
I see what Byron saw, but I'm not foolish enough to act like a man ain't got balls. Just because he may not, be, educated in fisticuffs, doesn't mean that he ain't got the balls to throw floppy hands.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people out there that don't know how to fight, but it don't mean they're not willing to fight. They will swing their arms in any direction it goes and whip your ass with them arms. But there's people out there that, like I said, I was actually surprised when he checked Myron on that shit, because I just didn't think he had it in him like that.
Yeah. Well, I still stand on my statement. I think he can scrap. And I think he got that kind of energy that surprised people. He's not a trained fighter, but he can do something.
Did you have your RP awakening?
No.
How come you haven't awakened yet?
Well, I like sleeping, nigga.
April 26, 2021, as you guys know, Abba came down to Miami and did a podcast with us, and Preach called in back from Canada. You guys can go and watch the interview. I can link it below if you guys want. But yeah, Preach was basically being a little bitch throughout the entire interview, acting as if he doesn't want to be there or whatever.
Boss. I didn't know who these guys were. I had no clue who they were. Abba introduced them to me. And, we're going to do a podcast, this and that doesn't tell much. They asked me a question. So I'm like, all right, let me take in consideration what's going on, and let me formulate what I have to say.
Wait, are you going to talk about the thing with the...
Yes.
Hold on, no. Okay. You know what? Why don't I pull up...
There's some people that don't know how to have conversation with people they're attracted to. They freeze up and they're just like, so yeah, they don't know how to act.
So yeah, just gave him an example. So what's going on with these masks?
No, shit. We got 4,000
4,900.
Look at my face.
No, yeah, I can't see. 4,921 of you niggas in here. Yeah.
Preach is saying that they're wearing the masks because they're attracted to ABBA and they don't want to show their faces.
I actually forgot about that part because the moment when he was saying it, but when I saw the mask, I was like, yeah, they did wear masks. They did wear masks. But to be honest, I think it was for the trolling thing because I think they were at that time they were trying new shit.
Oh yeah, that's comedy gold.
Yeah, like the goddamn video, you ninja watchers. You ninja watchers, I was looking at the YouTube numbers, and over 55% of you guys don't like the video. You fucking ninja watchers, this shit pissing me off. You gotta make threats right now. Like the video, send to the channel, send to Ivan Freak. Yeah, and right now, guys, do it right now. If not, we're gonna see my feet. You're gonna see my feet right now.
No.
They laughing, but they look so fucking confused. Like you see, Abba is there.
ABBA wants to laugh with them, but he doesn't know what to laugh at.
Don't do it. We have a guest in the house. We have a guest in the house.
Yo, we gotta make threats. What are we gonna do to them? Guys, they don't like the video. Right now, you're gonna see my feet and you're gonna smell them.
No.
You do got guests right now. Don't do it.
I'm mad the only person we can understand fresh and fit is fit. Because all I hear, go.
Oh, you mean the only one we can understand is Fresh?
Yeah, no, can't. I don't understand anything fucking Fresh is saying. Fit, Myron, I can understand, but Fresh. Play. I'm gonna rewind it back. Tell me if you can understand word for word he said. All I heard was Abba preach.
I can understand what he's saying, but he's lying. Play it again. I'll prove it right now. I'm lying. I'll prove it right now. Go like the video. Like the video. Subscribe to this channel. Okay, that part I didn't understand, but half of it I did.
And also that first part, I'll let you have that, but that was Myron, that the first part.
No, Myron did the first part, but he did that last little bit. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow.
That was funny. I do remember that episode. I laughed.
Don't do it. All right. How many likes we got right now?
We got about 2.7K likes.
Oh, no. You don't like the video right now. Ninja watchers, they know that shit. 500 likes right now. This sucks. You guys gotta like the goddamn video right now.
Is this what we gotta do to like blow up? Just scream, ramble with masks on, just saying incoherent shit? Is that the key? Let us know in the comments. Appreciate you.
All right, ninja out.
What were you thinking when you saw that?
I'm the guest on your show. You ask me a question. I take the time to answer your question, even though if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'm like, all right, let me give this a try. You interrupt me for what?
Advantage.
Like, it's long.
That shit's dope. Date bayo.
No, strong, secure in himself man. I love anime, but I got too much masculinity to Naruto run, especially on a set knowing I'm not going to go any further than 6 feet. That was the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. I did not see that. I wish I would.
Remember that.
I did not see that. These motherfuckers Naruto'd run in ninja masks, rambling.
Oh shit.
Did you touch him with your gorilla paws? Tell your gorilla paws to leave shit alone. But anyway, the point is, bro, they're in a studio. I've seen that studio. It ain't that big behind the camera. They literally had like 3 feet to Naruto run.
I mean, but when you got money, they can do what they want to do.
Did they? I don't know if they really had money like that then.
They kind of did because I know Myron was making. I think Myron was buying and renting out houses, and I think Fresh was kind of doing the same thing.
I thought that was just the same studio that they always been in.
No, that's the same studio. I believe that's the same.
I thought
spot.
that was like Byron's or Myron, whatever fuck that guy's name's apartment that they just converted his like dining room or living room into the studio. That's what I thought it was.
See, that might be. You might have been watching Fresh and Fit further than I have, because when I started watching it was around the time of the beef.
I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments.
Yo,
Hey man, listen.
It was going on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
There was no point. I didn't understand what they were saying. What was this about? I tried to comprehend. And I'm trying to make eye contact with Abba. Like, dude, what is going on? And the only, oh man, it was crazy. It's like, what was that? They come back on screen and they start talking, and I'm like,
So we're not gonna talk about
wait,
this?
we're not gonna talk.
Look at kidnaps.
Guys, like the video, please.
I'm a preach. Wait, was that funny or was that crazy?
No, it was a.
Preach, what's your thought?
Recording.
I didn't know I was that. there
Maybe
was-
it's a segment that I'm not aware of.
Wow, you should have rehearsed that thing. Hey.
You're being nice.
I was trying to be nice.
You were trying to be nice.
I was trying to be nice. Yeah, because you know.
But you know what? Being nice is fucking feminine, and that's
I actually remember that point, because at that part, that was when everybody was doing the argument, because that was when still Kevin Samuels, may he rest in power, was still alive. Hey, bro, I was a big Kevin Samuels fan, bro. Fuck all that. But yeah, they were talking. The argument was them talking about paying for box. Fresh and Fit, they're kind of against it. If I remember correctly, just from that little bit of it, when the conversation continued, Abba and Peach kind of like they don't care, but they understand why people do it. And I'll be real with you, I think Fresh and Fit was wrong, because when it comes to it, when it comes to coochie, is transactional. If you get in box for free, those girls don't value themselves. Sorry, keeping it a buck. And I fucked a couple hoes for free. I'm not even gonna lie, but.
Well, one of my uncles always told me something. If you are going to pay for box, you're not really paying for box, because it's your money and you get to choose what you're paying for. You're paying for her to shut up and go home.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Might be mean, might sound fucked up, but that's what you're actually paying for. Peace, shut up, go home.
Yeah, and if you bring up the argument now, I remember
The box part is just added in.
I remember Fresh and Fit had another episode going into it, and in that context, they were right. But in generality, everybody's paying for
Something in some way, whether it's time, money, effort, energy, patience. You're paying with something. So, all right, guys, we're gonna leave it right there, because we want to do a second, maybe a third part to this, because it's actually a pretty long video. But we want to know what you guys think in the comments so far. Do you think Fresh and Fit need to really continue pushing these buttons with Abba and Preach? They got over 80 videos at this point. They've been wrecking them for years now. I would argue that they're the reason that they kind of lost their monetization from a lot of these platforms, because that much attention was brought to this feud.
Coconuts in Barbados. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say that. Okay! Hey, that was the most iconic shit. But no, yeah, I agree with you, Phil. But yeah, a lot of people don't get it. I feel like their beef. I really feel like their anger towards Abba and Preach, Fresh and Fit's anger, I mean, was the architect of their destruction on YouTube, because YouTube was their breadwinner, bro. They used to go on live. I remember I never went on their lives, or when they went on like actual YouTube live, but they were making bank. People were throwing money left and right. And I feel like their anger to try to outpace them, and I feel like, yeah, I understand you guys doing competition, but just be the best you can be. And the last thing I wanted to say about that too, and everybody understand, I'm trying to be unbiased about it, but yes, I do feel like for the beef, Abba and Preach are winning. But if you go into it, there's a lot of rhetorics that Fresh and Fit say that I agree with. But I believe if they ended their beef and actually did meaningful collabs, I think Fresh and Fit and Abba and Preach would actually be the top dogs on YouTube. One of.
I think that could be, but I don't think that they could ever do that. They're just two different separate groups of type of people. Because let's be honest, Fresh and Fit, they talk about this, manly alpha, don't be emotional and stuff. And them dudes, they just deal in emotions. But when you watch Abba and Preach, you rarely see them get too far outside themselves unless it's in a comedic way. I just don't think that they would ever mix properly like that because Fresh and Fit, they're not really the big bravado men that they are. There's no stoicism in those two fellas. Those two guys are just emotional young men that found the platform and found a niche and a lane, and they've been trying to represent that niche and lane. And really, only one of them kind of succeeded. Fit, Fresh never looked the part ever, not a day in his life. Ever. I could never believe him. He is an unbelievable person and not in a good way. Just saying. But we're going to do a part 2. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. I'm PhilltCast.
And I'm KodyBear.
Can I get a
Sorry, I love that.
Till the next time, guys. Peace.